Alright, what's going on, everybody? Super late tonight, 21 minutes. Oh, where did the time go, guys? Where does it all go? I honestly don't know. I mean, I'm living this life, and yet, here we are, dude. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. Let's get things started, nice and quick, eh? Let's go hit up a little bit of the Tweeterverse, shall we? Actually, hold on a sec. Let me see something on Twitter here. And actually, before we even do anything, Under Mother coming in with the quickness. Good lord, Under Mother. Slap! I gave you an underhanded slap. I hope that's alright. An underslap for Under Mother. Thank you, dude. Rain, did you put a Comcast curse on Joel's stream? I did not. Was he starting to have issues? I had to go. Actually, yes, I took him out. I eliminated the competition. Now that Joel's returned, there's another bald man in the mix. Can't have that. Oh no, we cannot have that. He's been eliminated. But a hashtag Joel raid. So thanks for the raid. Thank you, Joel, even though I just eliminated you. Thank you very much. Under Mother, there was no message. I was just double checking, but it looks like that was purely for the slap. Swindell Clap said over 2 saying, "Sup, Banana Man, what up?" Thank you very much for the 2. I appreciate that. Thank you. Stiatic sent over 2 as well, saying no Nimrod or Kitty Pride today, but duped Cap Marvel and got Void. Okay, not a bad day. Not a terrible day at all, man. Not too shabby. Very nice. Okay. Let me see something here. I don't know if you guys saw this on... Wait, where is it? Oh, you know what? Now I remember. I think it was just posted by... I was looking on Twitter. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. I thought this was posted by Kabam. But it was posted by Karate Mike. Or Karate Mike. Posted by Kabam Mike. Can you imagine? Both these mics. They're actually the same person. This was posted by Kabam Karate Mike. Saying, I wrote this post about the cause of the control input issue, what it entails, and the progress we've made on our journey so far in addressing the inconsistencies and changes in control timing. Plus, you can meet our newest team member. Read it here. So, if you guys missed this, the bright light. If you guys missed this, they showed like a little robot here, man. Like, what the F? This is crazy. So, what I'm going to say for the tweet is, let's see, at Marvel Champions, I hate to be a snitch. No. What do I want to say? Basically, I'm trying to report this bot for botting. I don't know. Actually, yeah. Let me say, I'll just keep it simple. I saw, Sir. I think it's called. Can I still click on this? Let me see. Click on this again. Oh, son of a... It won't let me. Hold on a sec. I think they called it Sir Taps a lot. I know, I'm so very well organized tonight, huh? Alright, pop this back open. Let's see. Here we go. The name Taps a lot comes from Cat Murdoch, and we fell in love with it instantly. Alright. So, good. I saw Sir Taps a lot, and I only have one thing to One thing to say. Dude, my keyboard, I don't know what happened to it, but I feel like it erroneously types the letter T without me hitting T, or if I hit T, it'll do like a double T or something like that. It's really annoying. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that stuff. But anyway, Saucer taps a lot, and I only have one thing to say. Reported. Okay. Saucer taps a lot, and only have one thing to say. Reported. Tweet. Just in case they can't tell that's a joke. I don't know why they wouldn't be able to, but anyway. Tweet. Okay. Anyway, let's actually go get into some stuff now, eh? Enough looking at all that. YouTube does eat from time to time. It is a hungry beast. Oh, YouTube is a very hungry beast. So you can use bots? Is that what I should have said in the tweet? Anyway. Abdo did that to himself. Wait, is Abido in here? Did you eliminate Abido? Oh, dude. I miss Abido. Guys, where is Abido at, man? He needs to come back to us. Alright, anyway. Let's go do some stuff. You know what? Before we move on, I'm actually going to claim some stuff in the overflow that's been sitting here, ready to expire for a while. So let's go ahead and claim this stuff. I was trying to wait as long as possible. That way, you know, I could use these boosts in the actual season itself. But at this point, it's getting a little bit dicey. You know what I mean? Probably best that I just claim it right now. Unless I forget. Claim a few of these things. Ryan SA is definitely overdue on updating. What do you think it should look like reward-wise? For Summoner Advancement? I don't know. Dude, I honestly forgot Summoner Advancement even exists. I never pay attention to it, because I only claim rewards out of this section right here. I don't bother going through the other menus and stuff, so I kind of forgot that Summoner Advancement exists. It could use some updating. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe some ISO on the low levels, because getting ISO with so many champions in the game, I feel like it's harder than ever. Because you got to duplicate champions to get ISO, right? But if you're only pulling new champs, it's kind of hard to get ISO. So maybe ISO on the low ends. A lot of people were requesting ISO. Maybe includes. Actually, I don't even know. Maybe I'll take back the ISO thing, because really, if you just give out more shards, you get more ISO, right? Isn't more shards better than more ISO? Maybe not on Kabam's point of view, because, well, they want to sell the champions. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I've never really thought about Summoner Advancement in terms of needing an update. Maybe just an increased quantity of shards. Keep it simple. Alright, let's go do some stuff. Energy's looking alright. Let's actually hit the alpha arena. I could really use some of these tier 1 alphas. I'll just run the tops. Let's get it. PG, who would you say is top 5 champs for 6.3 and 6.4? I wouldn't, man. I don't know who the top champs are. I recommend looking at things from a path-by-path basis, not really trying to generalize entire chapters. But I remember using Colossus a lot, so I'd maybe include Colossus as one of the top champs. Good for some of the annoying bosses, like Havoc and Iceman, and just in general, strong powerhouse of a champ. Wait, what the hell? Wait, what the hell just happened here? Did this guy start at half-life? Hold on a sec. Is I really... Hold on. Dude, I'm losing my mind. Did this guy actually start at half health? What happened? Is there some synergy? The fight opened and I parried and he was at half health. What is that? Dude, I don't what? It's a Mephisto synergy? Huh. Okay. Interesting. I didn't really know that that synergy existed, but okay. Got it. Very interesting. Hey, there's annoying ass people in here. Hey, Pixie Belle, don't be rude. Ooh, claim your fun in the sun, guys. If you haven't already claimed it. PG stopped playing in 2018, but one of your vids got recommended to me and I started playing again. Thanks for reminding me how fun / grindy the game is. Oh no, dude. Is that a thank you / I hate you? Because the game is fun, but it is also very grindy. But welcome back, man. Welcome back. So advancement should be title based. Give me 6-star shards, you effers. Okay. Fair enough. Brian, any advice for 5.2.5 and 5.2.6? Aha, those are the Bane quests. Well, Bane's pretty tough to deal with. Ooh, got a little touch of lag there. Sorry about that, guys. A little Comcast acting up. Bane's pretty damn tough to deal with. I recommend mostly like you don't really need a specific counter to the Bane node. Any champion can handle Bane. But champions with power control or healing will have a slight edge, or champions that can stun. And I'll explain why. So, really it's all about just timing the transfer of Bane, throwing it back on the opponent, playing a little hot potato action. But no matter what, you're not going to be perfect, and you're always going to take at least a little bit of damage, so that's where the healing can really help. And then what can prevent you from tossing the Bane back on the opponent is specials. If you have to bait specials from the opponent, or their animations, if they're particularly long, you're going to take some ticks of Bane. And if they have a high health total, you're going to take a lot of damage. So I recommend baiting specials early on, you know, when the timer still has a lot left in the clock. And if they don't want to throw it, then okay, don't try to bait the special until you can, you know, reset the clock again on them. And just having power control can really help with this. Having stuns was the other ability that I mentioned, where if you can stun the opponent, you can kind of extend your combo, and it just has more time for you to toss Bane back on the opponent. You could actually slow down your hits to extend your combo as well. That is a thing. You just tap a little bit slower. You can't tap too slowly, otherwise they're gonna punch you in the face. But yeah, you could do that. That's kind of all I got off the top of my head. Oh, practice was the other thing I mentioned. So when I first started those quests, I couldn't do it for like I would try like once a day for a week. And every day I would just throw all my champions in there until I got a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. And after a week of doing that, just spending, you know, 5-10 minutes in that quest, not using items, not popping an energy refill or anything like that, just single time, go through until my champs were dead. Might not even make it far. Might only make it to like the second fight or something. But yeah, after doing that for about a week, you get better at it. It's practice, just like anything else. So hopefully some of those tips helped. You're gonna do a video about the bug fix update and taps a lot? No, I don't really have any plans on it. There's not much to say. They already kind of detailed it all in the post. Like I could make a video going through the post. I'm sure some people are gonna do that, and that's totally fine, but I don't really have any interest in it myself. EG, sup dude? Hobbit, what up, man? Amy just said, hey, why are you watching your husband again? Amy, don't be jealous. Don't be jealous because of what we have. I'm the one that's jealous. You get to be with Hobbit all day. Eric Nelson and an overbuck saying, hi, Banana Boy. Can I get a tweet? Sure, dude. Let's see what we got here. What's this? Can I stop having gold problems, please? Ooh, you want to rank up Colossus, eh? The game says no, though, eh? Oh, well, at least you got him almost all the way there. Level 59. But dang, dude. That gold shortage, eh? Rough. Under mothers, yeah, $200 and ABG. I was looking through my catalyst stash and realized that I have exactly 75% of a tier 5 mystic. Okay. Would be very satisfying to form. Cosmic is close too. Angela or Guillotine, 2 quests left in Variant 5. Okay. Nice, dude. Well, good luck, man. Good luck to you. I'm still... man, Angela is a solid rank up. Angela's always good to rank up, in my opinion. I'm still kind of hesitant about Guillotine. I was tempted to make a video. I usually never make videos about champs before I can play them. I almost put one out this time for Guillotine though, since we did a little bit of a deep dive into her kit during the maintenance and like crunched some of the numbers. Yeah, man, it did. I don't know, man. I'd proceed with caution on that one. Is all I'm saying. Wait until the buff is actually live. See if you like the champion when the buff is live. But Angela, oh man, that's money right there. We know Angie's good. BG, did you get Odin? I did indeed get Odin. Actually, I haven't claimed him yet. I should probably do that, huh? Yeah, probably. Any news about other content coming out? 7.3 coming up soon, right? Yeah, I think they said in the roadmaps that 7.3 was in October. That's what I was told, at least. It's been too long since I looked at the roadmap maps to verify that myself, but I trust whoever said October. It ain't too bad when you got a fresh jug of fight milk. This is true. Nothing can really stop you if you got fight milk. It's like you have, you know, the permanent invulnerability that Hercules has. You basically turn into Hercules. Body mass, and other features, you know. He's level 25 and not 54. That is where I would be if I had the gold. Oh, rip, dude. So you're not even close, huh? Oof. Gee, guess what I got from one of the summer calves? 6-star Nexus. Nice. Get what I got from that King group, baby. And I just have to awaken him. Hell yeah. Well, congratulations. I still think Kabam messed up so bad when they rebalanced King Groot, but hey, bank error in the player's favor, you know what I mean? Yeah, as soon as you get that King Groot awakened, he kind of needs some sig levels too, but yeah, what a beast of a champ. So crazy. GG, it's time. I think the new punching bag needs to be Rolk in Labyrinth and not Winter Soldier. I actually hate fighting that Rolk, man. I prefer Star-Lord personally, which some people do test against that Star. I mean, some people do test in Labyrinth, just period, right? Here's the thing, energy. It's wild how much of a difference it makes that Realm of Legends is only 1 energy per move, and to get to Star-Lord, it varies sometimes, right? It's actually not even consistent, but I think on average it's like 6 energy, is it? It's really annoying. It's super annoying, man. I guess there's no excuse for the people that have access to CCP, but anyway. There's still something just so fun about fighting Winter Soldier. Fine, whatever, bald man, lurking mode. What, Pixie Bell? What'd I miss? Was talking to someone, it was a joke. The one comment I make, you read. I was just joking too. I didn't think you were talking about everybody. I actually read a couple of yours. Wait, did I? Maybe I didn't. The Abido comment. I think that was from someone else. Anyway. Alright. Let's keep the grind going. Seaton is going to stop doing tier lists. You gonna step up? Nah, man. I've never been a fan of tier lists. That ain't my bag. There's so many other tier lists out there, man. There's already a lot of tier lists that exist. Seaton wasn't even the first to make a tier list. He was just the one that you know, it's got the biggest following and all that. So, but if you're interested in lists, let me tell you, all you got to do is type it into YouTube or Google or Reddit or anywhere you want to look. BG, what do you think of the Angela and or Magic Morningstar synergy? It's a solid one. It's not bad. I don't think it's incredibly amazing or anything like that, but it's a solid one. Let's go take a look at it on Aunt May. I believe it gives extra duration to Angela's buffs. For Morningstar, actually, I think it does a lot for Morningstar, doesn't it? Doesn't it give her like crit damage or something like that? Let's see. Kind of forget all that's included with it, but I've used it before for sure in the incursions and stuff. Okay, no, it was magic. That's right. Magic gains quite a bit of crit rating and crit damage while Limbo's active. So on paper, this seems really strong for magic, and it's pretty good. Not saying it's bad. It's pretty good. But you can't always hit the opponent while you have Limber up. I mean, a lot of times you are. So I get, you know what it is? It's just that it's hard to justify putting a champ on the team to synergize with magic, because it is very strong. I was kind of underselling it there for a second. It's quite strong. It's just magic is one of those champs that people put on the team to like shut down one champion, and part of what makes magic good is that she doesn't need any synergies to do it. She just crushes all on her own. So most of the time people don't use this synergy when using magic, but it's quite strong. Okay, so from Morningstar, buffs last 20% longer. Not bad. Certainly not as good as the magic one, but not bad. And then Angela, same thing. Buffs last longer. Nice little benefits. Cool synergy overall. Taters had the best tier list. Oh man, I loved his breakdowns, like the animations and stuff like that. I wish he had more time for it. More time for it and the desire. I'm not sure if he has the desire, you know. I think he's still kind of just waiting for Alliance War changes to happen. Which, speaking of which, you guys hear about the Alliance War changes that'll be coming? Well, I mean, I guess this upcoming season. They already, surprise, they're already changing the nodes that Kitty Pryde was gonna just steamroll without any effort whatsoever. Which is, I mean, it's a good change. You know, it's a good change. And then there's gonna be attacker bans in a couple seasons from now. Not this upcoming season, not the one after it, but a couple seasons from now. It's pretty good. Or pretty interesting, I should say. I don't want to say good yet. Because, like, I don't know. I want to see how it's done. I want to see how it affects the game. But it's something that pretty much every single competitive game does. Where they ban something. Whether it's a character, or a weapon, like a gun in a first-person shooter, or a map in a strategy-based game like an RTS, you know, Warcraft 3, StarCraft, things like that. Bans are just a way for, like, to put some strategy control in the player's hands. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out in MCOC, because this game, of course, is not exactly a carbon copy of some of the other competitive games out there, so we'll have to see how it actually goes. But I'm interested in trying it out. Maximus, I don't know if I'm saying the tube is littered with handsome bald fellas tonight. Sup, buddy? Wait, which tube you watching? Maximus, thank you for the 5, dude. Saying, lurk to sleep, more metal tomorrow. All right, man. Dude, enjoy it. I'm actually pretty jealous, man. It's been way too long since I've seen some live music. I miss it, dude. I miss it a lot. There's something different, especially, dude. I mean, I was gonna say especially for metal shows, but honestly, I think it's for all types of music. Just the energy, man. Like you could really feel it. Which is, I don't know. It's almost crazy to think about where, like, I don't know, man. It's not something that you could like physically touch, right? It's not something that you can smell or see or anything like that, but you could feel it still, right? You could feel the energy when you're in like a big crowd like that, and everyone's there for the same reason. Everyone's having a good time. It's amazing. So I miss it, dude. I really miss it. But anyway, dude, enjoy it, man. Hope you have the best time. Imagine if it's a Mojo boss and Torch was banned. Torch probably will get banned a decent bit. It's pretty powerful. With Torch gone, there's going to be a need to try to fill in those gaps with another champ, which will be difficult. Imagine hoarding Odin until he expires. Taylor, I'm going to do that. Totally going to do that. Tiger Bands is potentially a giant leap in the right direction. It's gonna spice things up, man. Which, good or bad, the game needs a bit of spice. And if it ends up being bad, well, give that feedback and Bam will have to do something with it. But it needs some spice. Need some spice. Wait, Static, what is this? I was watching Mike's video on Odin today, and I noticed how underwhelming he is in that fight. So I thought of an analogy. Champs are like cars, and all cars are tested on this 8th mile track, Winter Soldier. An 8th mile track is so short of a track, and you'll need to have different tracks to test out true viability of champs / cars. Labyrinth fights are better for most newer champs with their kits. Absolutely, I mean, I totally agree. And sometimes Labyrinth is not the best place either. Sometimes you got to go to a regular quest. Sometimes you got to take them into story quests and all that. It's just easy testing against Winter Soldier. That's really what it comes down to. There's two good things about Winter Soldier. Number one, it's easy. Number two, like easy to get to, I mean. And number two, it's like a consistent way for our minds to process the information. You know, so even if it's not the best area to test the champion, we have this database in our minds. You know, we don't really think about it like that, but that's what we have. We have this database in our minds of how champions perform against Winter Soldier. And even if that kind of skews the data, gives us maybe a little bit of incorrect data about how viable a champion is, it's still easy to connect to. So that is why Winter Soldier, I don't know if he'll ever change as like the primary testing champ. But you're right, like the champion totally needs to be tested in a variety of situations. It depends on the champion, very much so. Like Longshot was a champ that like almost no one tested against Winter Soldier, right? Because we knew Longshot had crazy potential, but we knew that his potential against Winter Soldier was like mediocre. You know, it depends on the champ. Corvus doesn't perform well against Winter Soldier. Well, that's because Corvus sucks. That guy doesn't perform well anywhere, right? Just kidding. Corvus is a beast. Marvel Future Revolution? Question mark? Is that a question of if I'm gonna play that game? I don't really have any interest at the moment. Maybe I don't know. Maybe after more development is made, but it just didn't seem like a game that I'd be into. I was looking at it leading up to its release, and all it really took was like one 10-minute video of watching Seaton play the game, of which he seemed pretty happy with the game for his initial review. But I could tell just looking at it, like, nah, this ain't an experience that I really want. So, maybe at some point, but not anytime soon. Good evening, creatures of the night. Poos and Poos. I kind of like that, man. We are the creatures of the night. DJ ended up pulling 5-star Aegon a few days ago. Nice. Congratulations. Everyone, question for you, or for everyone. What is that one character you want to be added to this game? Ooh, I don't know. As usual, my answer has to start with, I really don't know much about Marvel. But there's a few, man. There's a few. They are all related to Speaking of Longshot, they're all related to him. Because these are the only characters left that I know that are not in the game. Like, oh god, what's his name even? Star... It's not Starfighter, that's, That's our Star. Starcaller? Oh my god. Long shots. Father. Marvel. Shatterstar. I knew it had star in it. So Shatterstar, Dazzler, who I'm gonna refer to as Dazzle because it's a Dota character. Yeah. I don't know. I got nothing really. What's a good rank to take a 5-star Venom up to? To the moon, baby. Venom's a beast. You could really take him to the moon. Give him all the resources. BG, do you plan on playing Diablo 2 Resurrected? It's out right now. I know, I was talking to a buddy that was playing it earlier today. He was having a good time. But... no, I'm sure I'll play it at some point. I go back and play Diablo every single year, pretty much. But casually, just to enjoy it for what it is. I don't really want to deal with, like, the mad dash that's going on right now. Of people, like, you know, trying to level up as fast as possible. Basically, in my opinion, well, I was gonna say ruining the experience, but honestly, I shouldn't say that. If you have fun doing that, if you have fun racing to the top or whatever, then hey, man, enjoy it. But I just like to play the game casually at this point. I've done pretty much everything there is to do in that game. That's not true. I've never speed ran it competitively. Jeez, dude, the words. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. That is something that I did want to do at one point in time, was like speed run D2, just to see how fast I can go. Because I feel like watching the guys playing, I was like, man, this is how I used to play the game all the time. I used to go hard in Diablo 2, you know. But yeah, that was a long time ago. So, I'm sure I'll play it at some point. But here's the thing, too. I kind of like the old graphics better. The new graphics, they look nice, but they kind of take me out of the experience. In some way. I'm kind of just looking around at all the new shiny looks to everything. It looks good. I don't even have any negative critiques. I think they did a great job in, you know, remastering the game, but... at the same time, like, I'm still a fan of the old looks of it. Gives a little bit of a different feeling. Bryce 903, 705, Bryce. Thanks, man. I don't see a message from you. So if there was supposed to be a message, let me know. But if not, well, thank you very much for the 5. I appreciate it. BG, grab your Odin. I don't actually want that guy. I just wanted to insult Odin. The ultimate diss in this game. You grind for a champion, you put up, you know, 70 million points, and then you just don't even claim him. And then I send a message to the guy that came in, you know, he was 101, or they were 101. I just send him a recording of Odin expiring. Dude, can you imagine? Oh, that would be so bad. Jake Hendricks, yeah, and over $1. Sorry about the Comcast lag, guys. But Jake Hendricks sent over $1. Sorry, and Twitter, please. Alright, let me see here. Jake. Is this you? Hopefully this is you. If not, let me know. We're gonna look at this anyway. Finally, Elder's Bane, then the 6-star, good pull or no. And then also Thronebreaker next, once I get the gold. Oh, well, nice, dude. Finishing up the Act 5 explorations. I'd say this is a pretty decent champ. Yeah, he's okay. He's alright. Oh, great pull, dude. That's awesome. Oh, no, this was the 6-star pull. Okay, I was a little bit out of order. This is just the Thronebreaker. Dang, dude, just need gold. Oh, please tell me you're in the arena right now, man. Please. But the Guardian pull, that's a good pull too, dude. Very nice. GG, guess what? I have great news. Just became Thronebreaker today. Hey, speaking of Thronebreaker, infamous god, congrats on your throne breaking. Nice, dude. All right, I'm gonna go grab this Odin out of the mail before you guys hunt me down and take my life. All right, hold on, Bryce. I think I did see a message from you. Let me see. 6.2 champion boss. Any tips? I've got a few. What's up, MSD? By the way, I'll read your message in a sec. But so about the champion boss, doing some practice duels actually helps out quite a bit. So before you even get into the fight, just familiarize yourself with the animations. Look at things that you maybe don't even normally look at, like just when he's dashing at you. Because he's going to have unblockable attacks at some point. He's going to have unblockable light attacks for one of the phases. He's going to have unblockable medium attacks for another one of the phases. But then also practice dexing the final hit of his special one. I highly recommend farming some potions if possible, or just, you know, spending units on potions. Some people, what they like to do is just go in there with like a 20% revive and try to, you know, do the final 10% phase with just a 20 or 40% revive. It's really tough. Wait, hold on a second. What is this timeout thing? Why can't I chat? I'm not for. WTF is this? You're getting timed out for spamming and for using caps, man. Please don't do either of those things. But all right, anyway. So yeah, use some potions. In that final phase, I find it much easier to block a bunch of his hits and then just dex the final hit of his special. You can check out videos of, like, you know, super skilled players dexing multiple parts of the specials and stuff like that. I'm not so interested in doing all that. I'd rather just farm up some potions, plop those into whatever champ I'm using, and dex the final hit. Other than that, I mean, it's all just about, you know, taking a look at the video for the fight and bringing in the right champion. Most Mystic champs can handle it pretty well and all that stuff. So yeah, hopefully some of those tips helped you out. Who's the mod? Okay, it's me at this point, dude. Please, you gotta stop with the drama, or else I'm just gonna ban you. I'm gonna time you out again because of the drama. Just come back, act like a normal person that's not here to just stir things up for no reason. All right. No, you do not get timed out for cursing. You can curse all you want as long as it's not an insult or slur or anything like that. But end the drama when you come back, or don't. All right, Black Seraphim sent over too. Oh, you know, let me just claim this guy so I can get back to the arena. Welcome, Odin. All right, Black Seraphim, thank you, dude. Saying Twitter and one parry fart like an old man. Like an old man. Okay. Well, hold on. Let's look at Twitter first. Sinister down. Nice, dude. 100% down. Hell yeah. Awesome. Alright, how am I going to do an old man parry fart? What does that even sound like? Let's see here. It's time to play arena, everyone. I'm gonna throw in my Ronin, She-Hulk, and Apocalypse. This is a terrible impression. Loud and long, is that what it is? Oh boy, the Captain Marvel here. It would be embarrassing if I let one rip, huh? But I'm old and I don't care. So. Oh my God. What the hell's going on? Alright. I can't even do it. That's it. That's it. There you go, man. This is your old man parry fart. Oh, jeez. 5.2.6 boss is bugged. Currently, final 10% is back to 5 charges. Someone told me that last time, and it like when I was doing the Karina's challenge, and it wasn't at 5 charges. So, is that accurate? Are you sure that there's 5 charges? Because I only did that Karina's challenge not that long ago. It's a couple updates ago, but people were telling me it's bugged at the time, and it wasn't. So I'm not sure what it is exactly right now, but just want to try to straighten that out. Can someone explain to me why Apocalypse heals so aggressively? Is it only certain interactions? Why Apocalypse heals? It's just his awaken ability. Apocalypse, if you don't use him in a fight, his awaken ability, it like between fights, he like can gain health kind of thing. Or I mean, I think it's at like the start of the fight. Let's read exactly the way it's worded here. Okay, when Apocalypse doesn't participate in a fight, he enters his rejuve chamber to slumber. At the start of the next fight, he regens a whole bunch of health for each fight his teammates won when he slumbered. This can stack up to 2 times. So that's the only healing that he has, other than if it's a 6-star adrenaline healing. Or willpower healing, too. Oh, MSD. Yeah, I said I was going to read your comment. My bad, dude. I got sidetracked. Brian, guess what? Yeah, I know it's coming. How much time do I have? 27 days. It's close. I know. Are you ready? Always have been. Patience is a virtue. MSD, I don't know what's happening. What is going on? I don't know what this mystery is that you're talking about. What in the world? Mike took up Hood on live service to rank 3 and champion got 5. Interesting. That was like recently here? Very interesting. It happened to Legacy too? Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it is bugged then. That's weird. But when I was doing with Kamala, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was 3, right? Or am I misremembering? I'm pretty sure it was 3, though. Must be MSD's 18th birthday? Perhaps, but MSD's had a lot of messages like this in the past. He couldn't have turned 18 all those times. So, I don't know. MSD is probably fighting Abyss Luke Cage for the 69,000th time with his 2-star She-Hulk. I mean, dude. Maybe he's doing it with the 1-star. Maybe there was someone at Kabam that's like, there's no way this guy could do it if we gave him a 1-star, right? And they made a bet. They were like, listen, if you could defeat Luke Cage in the Abyss with a 1-star She-Hulk, you got one shot at it. We'll let you keep that 1-star She-Hulk. You'll be the only person in the game with that She-Hulk. And then MSD's like, get my blindfold. Puts the blindfold on. Does it first try. Flawless. PG, how can I beat this Winter Soldier in Realm of Legends? My 1-star Hulk is having trouble. Did you try using a blindfold? None of the other messages had days. Interesting. So is it actually gonna be your birthday then? Oh man. BJ only have 6 565s. Will that get me far? This is an odd question. Did you get those 6 565s yourself? Because you should kind of know how far those are getting you. They don't all just happen at the same time. I don't know how to answer that, man. How far have you gotten so far? Of course, you're gonna need to rank up more champs always. That's the nature of the battle realm. But yes. Awesome, I just used the blindfold and beat him easily. Good. Excellent. Scott, I'm happy. Caden Kennedy sent over a few of them Canadian bucks saying, is Cosmic Ghost Rider 3-star good in Act 2? Yes. I would say so. So early on, when you're in, Act 1, Act 2, you get some 3-star champs, and you're not going to really have any 4 stars yet, or they'll slowly, very slowly start to come in. So you are going to have to rank up some 3 stars, and Cosmic Ghost Rider is a good 3-star to rank up. You don't want to be too heavy-handed on ranking up 3 stars, like you don't want to invest in too many of them, but you could definitely rank up, somewhere between, I'd say like 3 to 4 3-star champions, unless you happen to pull 4 stars earlier than that. But maybe get like 3 or 4 3-star champions ranked up, and Cosmic Ghost Rider should absolutely be one of them, man. Yeah, he's a great champion, very strong. He's got a particular play style that if you watch videos of like experienced players playing Cosmic Ghost Rider, you're not going to be able to replicate exactly what they're doing while you're still learning the ropes of the game. But even without that, he's a quite strong champ, so totally worth ranking up. Absolutely. And Caden, thank you very much for the 3. I appreciate it. All right, the game is starting to get a little bit laggy on me, so I'm actually going to restart before it crashes. Let's do that real quick. Don't understand why 7.2 is insanely easier than Act 6 content, but I like it. I mean, dude, I kind of want to go back and relive those experiences. I mean, I guess I could do that on Finkeldink if I wanted to, but I'm really curious to see and compare them side by side without doing Legends runs and seeing the updated Act 6 content, because Act 6, it did get nerfed at some point, and I've never really played it since then. Hold on, guys. I never really took a good look at this guy. Feels good. Feels real good to have Odin, man. This was kind of a tough grind to do, just because it was not an ideal time to do the grind. But I'm happy that I committed to it, man. Very happy that I committed to it. I wish that when I whipped him around, his cape would like go flying up in the air. It's just like stuck there. Anyway. Enough of that. BG, would you rank 3 as 6-star CGR? Ooh, it depends on the situation. I have a 6-star CGR. I don't really have a need for a rank 3 at the moment, but like I before they got rid of the Legends runs, I would have loved to rank 3 CGR, just like Legacy did for his Mythic run. CGR was insane for it. Right now, I don't have much of a need for him, but I'll probably get him ranked up just for fun. I never really played him all that much, but I'll probably get him ranked at maybe when 7.3 comes out. I'll at least get him to rank 2. That way I could take him into some of the quests. And yeah, have some fun with the champ. But at the moment, I don't really have too much of a need for him. We don't really need another one for Alliance War Attack. We do bring a CGR sometimes, but it's usually like 1 per battle group at most. Many wars are like we don't use them at all. And then defensively, I don't know if we have one on defense or not. He's not a bad defender. He can certainly trip people up, myself included. So if we don't have one on defense, maybe I'll get him ranked up for that. I actually have to sleep now. Drop a like or I'll drop you. Whoa. All right, later MSD. So far, 6.4 is so much easier than 6.3 and 6.2. I wonder if it's because of Magneto. He is so disrespectful. He really is. He really makes many fights a joke. He's insane. So I don't... 6.4 for me was really tough, actually. But again, that was before they made some of the adjustments. So I don't know how it compares to those. But I remember thinking like 6.4 was more difficult than like 6.2 and well, I don't know about 6.3. 6.3 I was doing a Legends run, so but 6.4 is pretty tough. Not all of it was tough, but you know, certain paths and everything. Pretty challenging. But yeah, I mean that's definitely part of it too, is like some of the champs that have gotten buffed recently, oh, they help out so much for clearing that content too, if you're able to get them. Magneto and you know, the King Groot, Diablo for recent ones. There's been so many. CGR is effing sick. He's probably top 5 champs for me. I still got to I never really gave him too much of a chance, but like I know he's crazy. Yo, BG in chat. What's up, peeps? What up, Jack? How you doing, man? Having a hell of a time with 6.3 between the parry bug and the champs being super passive. It's just a nightmare. Champion was easier. 6.3 might be my least favorite chapter in the entire game. I hated that chapter. Why did I do a heavy attack there? Her thing's already on cooldown. Anyway, I really hated that chapter personally. Not for the issues that you brought up, but I just hated the whole boost concept. That was pretty lame. Lame and confusing. Accelerate, Senator Buck saying Twitters, please. Shirt ripping bean. Okay, dude. Hang on. Please tell me you successfully got the champ. And that's what we're going to be taking a look at on the Twitterverse. Dude, who puts this champion in the arena? Oh my god, I hate fighting Guillotine 2099. Alright, let's see what we got here. Speaking of not an ideal time, I had to work 2 of 3 days for the grind. Had to do a little refreshing, but it was worth it. Congrats on your Odin, and thanks to Karate Mike for setting the bar, dude. Alright, man. Very nice. 79 million. Hot damn, dude. Congrats. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I mean, little refreshing. You do what you gotta do sometimes. It's all worth it in the end, right? When you actually can get the champion that you're going for, it's all worth it in the end. I like the idea of the boosts, but I literally never used them or thought about them. Huh. Interesting. They're helpful for some fights. I don't know. I just find that sort of stuff to be very clunky, I guess. It really, for me, feels like they were trying to... Like, they tried to make a creative concept, but instead of rolling it out in the best way possible, they just had to use whatever tech they already had available, which was boosts. Which I mean, yeah, it gets the job done for what they were trying to do, but again, it just felt really clunky, I guess. It's the best way I can describe it. The whole boost menu, trying to sort through and read all that stuff, and this wasn't fun. Hey, what up, Frojo? How you doing, man? EG, are you considering getting the iPhone 13 Pro due to the screen being 120 hertz? Well, I don't really care about the 120 hertz, Frojo, but I am probably gonna get the new phone. My phones are old, man. They're just old. What I was trying to wait for, I was trying to wait and see if Apple would come out, because at this point I'm getting an Apple phone. I'm getting another Apple phone. I'm definitely not an Apple fanboy or anything, but for this game it's just better from my experience. So I gotta stick with Apple. And I was hoping that they would come out with a screen that had the same resolution as this one, the 16:9 aspect ratio. And they sort of came out with one, which is the SE. But that phone's not bad, honestly. But it has like a lower pic. I don't know how it is when you're streaming with that phone. I might still try it out, to be honest. I got to think about that one. But it has like a lower pixel density, so I'm wondering if it would have like as crisp of an image. I wish I could upgrade the image quality even more, but I don't know what else to do. But I feel like it's not perfect as is. I don't want it to decrease in quality, though, you know? But all these newer phones, they have different aspect ratios, and then I kind of don't like the way that it looks. I feel like it's perfect at this resolution. So on an iPad, it's a little too boxy for my liking. Still totally watchable and all that, right? Plenty of people stream off of iPads or have done it before and stuff like that. Totally watchable. It's just a personal preference thing. And then for the newer phones, it's much wider, and it feels too wide. So, but at this point, man, like these phones, I use them a lot. You know what I mean? I use these phones a ton, so it's not like, oh yeah, they're old but still in like brand new condition or something like that. I mean, really, I guess if I just replace the battery, might be pretty good. But I want the new processor and stuff like that. At this point, man, I don't know what the difference is, but I'm like 5 generations behind or something. It's time for an upgrade. And I have to upgrade at some point. They're probably never going to go back to releasing phones that look like this, because they never want to have, you know, for most people it looks old, it looks outdated to have the big bezels and stuff. But I don't care about the bezels one bit. I'd rather have them. The trade-off is not a good one for me. Stream quality is super nice. Well, thank you, Frojo. You always had some high quality stuff going on too, man. Still a fan of your wait, what arena am I in? What arena did I even join? Oh, it is the Nimrod one. Okay, good. Still a fan of like your art style for thumbnails and all that stuff too, you know? Let's get Odin in there. UG pulled 6-star Nimrod. Super hyped. Alright, man. Congrats. UG, I need one more 6-star symbiote to finish the objective. Just can't get one. Ugh. Wait. You have to get one? Or you have to fight one? I didn't read these objectives. I was just kind of hoping that arena would keep taking care of it for me. I have a Note 20 with 144 refresh rate, and the game will run smoother on the new iPhone, but since MCOC is locked at 30 FPS, the change is minimal. You know, someone else showed me the game not being locked at 30 FPS. Wait a minute. Was it yours, actually? Accelerate. I'm trying to think what stream was linked and that we were looking at. Was it yours? Dang, I can't remember now. But with like a higher refresh rate, it did look a little bit smoother in some ways. But it's weird because MCOC, like it's not meant to have like a higher frame rate. So I think the phone has to do some processing to like make guesses. And some of the animations, like on the when looking at the map, it looked smoother. Like when you just click on a node to move to and stuff like that, looked super buttery smooth, looked great. But then I noticed some of like the fighting animations, they had like this ghosting effect where it looked like the device was trying to guess and like add frames in between frames. And I don't know, it didn't look great. It's you know, like if I wasn't looking for it, I probably wouldn't have noticed. It's again like totally watchable, totally fine and all that. But it's just one of those things when you're trying to look at every single detail. The finest of details. It was just something I picked up on. But yeah, personally, I don't really care about the faster refresh rate for anything. I don't know. Like, obviously it matters in some games to have a faster refresh rate. And actually in MCOC, maybe it would matter. This game has a lot of like quick reaction times where once the opponent starts moving at you, you need to know what to do. So it actually probably would benefit in this game to have a faster refresh rate. But for like other uses, I don't think I care about faster refresh rate personally. Like, I know there's an option because I've looked at a bunch of reviews for the new iPhones, and I think there's an option where you can lock it to a like I think you can cap it out at like 60 hertz refresh, which I might do. I would maybe turn that on just to save battery life. I feel like that I value that more than having the faster refresh rate personally. But I don't know. I would try it out with the higher one. Anyway. Accelerate, Senator Bucks saying, when the fights are about to start, it looks weird, and you'll have to get used to it. And first, I usually get hit when the fight starts. Yeah, so it was yours that we were looking at then. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I noticed it. I definitely noticed it at the start of the fight, but also it's kind of bugged at the start of the fight for this device too. I don't know if it's for every device, but I sometimes get like a little bit of shakiness when they're running out that never used to be there. So that's totally just a bug. But even like the attack animations in between, there was something that I don't know if it was just maybe it was something with YouTube. I don't know. I noticed something that didn't look quite right. Just kind of threw me off looking at it. All right, Bishop, with your stupid unblockable attacks. Nobody likes you, dude. It's not even true. I like him. Get out of here. How much damage I took just from hitting this guy. Jeez. Think it would definitely matter in MCOC? Yeah, it would. Could be upgrading the game engine. I expect a higher frame rate for the game when they finally go through with all of it. Ooh, I don't know if they're going to do that. We'll have to see about that one, man. I don't know if they would want to chance it. The more things that they update, the more things have potential to break, you know? Am I taking extra damage here? Oh, come on! I hate you. Oh, yeah, now he's laughing. Stupid, what's her face? Pug Police with the 8 months. Thank you, dude, saying, oh, it was 8 months. YouTube lied to me. Love you, BG. Well, Pug Police, thank you, man. Appreciate the 8 months. Foxy Fish. You're an overbuck. Foxy Fish, where are you at? Saying, I play on a tablet. One of the better. Do research. I don't know exactly what you're trying to tell me. There's no tablets out there, at least not from Apple, that have a 16 by 9. Like that's my least favorite resolution. So there's no way. There's 2 reasons why I can't play this game on a tablet. Number 1, the majority of my time spent playing MCOC, like I want to say about 80% of my total time playing MCOC, it's with one hand. The only times I'm not using one hand is, you know, more challenging fights, Alliance War, Alliance Quest, although sometimes Alliance Quest is one hand as well. But, you know, in Arena, going through the majority of quests as well, unless I'm in, like, Cav Quest or something, it's all one-handed. So it's just too big and bulky, even on a smaller tablet. Like, I thought about trying out that iPad mini, but I feel like that would still be too big to be comfortable to hold with one hand. So that's one reason, and then the other is it's my least favorite aspect ratio. I don't like the boxiness of it, the more squared off look. Some people like it, and that's totally fine. There's some interesting things you could do with it stream wise, like you could, because what'll happen is the video would basically just be to this side of me, right? So all this space above me would kind of be empty, and you could put like the chat up there or something like that. So some people will like something like that better, but just as a personal preference, I'm not a fan. So tablet's a no-go for me. Pretty much no matter what. It's gotta be a phone. This is like the 3rd time someone asked BG if he's gonna take over Oh, I see here. Jacob. Sen05. Thank you, dude. Saying, are you gonna take over tier list because Seaton retired? Also, is grinding arena pre-cav worth it? Grinding in the arena is always worth it, man. Most of the time I'm grinding in the arena just for units. Gold, ISO from the dupes of the champs that I get, like the, you know, not even like the top champion prizes. I just mean like the premium hero crystals, 3-star shards, 4-star shards, that sort of thing. So yeah, grinding the arena is always worth it. Unless you just really can't stand it, which, you know, do what you enjoy. But reward-wise, it's incredibly valuable, yeah. As far as the tier list goes, though, no, man, I don't have any interest in tier lists at all. There's plenty of other tier lists out there. If you're looking for tier lists, there's other content creators that do that kind of thing. But I've never had any interest in it. And I doubt I ever will for MCOC. I don't know. The only thing that's ever made me really consider tier lists is just because of how many people ask for me to make one. But otherwise, I don't really have an interest in it. And I feel like I want to give people the content that they want, but at the same time, like, there's so many different things that you could make that I'd rather just leave a tier list up to somebody else and try to deliver on something else, you know? But yeah, dude, thank you for the 5. Oh, wait, you sent over another 2 as well? Oh, thanks, man. Saying one-handed play, straight up God, holy sheesh. Oh, man. Well, thanks, dude. Thank you very much. It's not too hard when you get the hang of it. frees up one hand to do anything else. Oops, I accidentally removed a message. There was something on my screen. Oh, no worries. Oh, Brian, looks like your message got accidentally deleted. I'll read it out still. I prefer to play one-handed as well in this game, unless it's challenging stuff for stronger evade fighting. Always have. I never thought that was weird. Yeah, I don't think it's weird at all. I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess by definition, it's a little weird because it's probably not standard. But I think a lot of people play the game in that way. I think Karate Mike would be a great person to step up and take over his seat and spot in the community, including his tier list. Karate Man always makes early content, testing new champs, etc. Yeah. Maybe Legacy used to be really good with always having early CCP videos. I think just in the summertime he was, you know, taking a little bit of time away from the game, so he wasn't on it as much. But Legacy has a tier list. I don't know how up to date it is, but he's made tier list videos in the past as well. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, ask Legacy to make a list or keep it updated or whatever. Doofus Puncher with the 8 months. Doofus Puncher, thank you, dude, saying sheesh. I'd have a banana bush if I didn't flake you and leave my card locked 8 months ago. Oh man, listen, a good banana bush comes in time. Everyone gets there at a little bit of a different pace, you know what I mean? Oh man, I don't even know how to make this sound more like puberty or something, but Doofus Puncher, thank you very much for the continued support, dude. Thank you very much. I've had tier lists steer me. Wait, hold on. Steer me, didn't I wrong? Ranked up champs, didn't need to. Oh, they just steered you wrong. Yeah, I mean, it's tough because a tier list, everyone kind of gives the disclaimer of like, yeah, you're not supposed to use this tier list as like the end all be all, you know, thing to rank your champs by. But then it's also like, well, why do they exist then? It can give like a little overview of the champs that are good in the game, but some champs are not going to be good for 99% of the content, like Aegon, or take a lot of skill that's going to be totally useless for players that are just starting out, or even if you're not just starting out, like they're just not going to help you get uncollected and stuff like that. It's the thing about tier lists is there is no way to make an appropriate tier list, a good tier list that covers the entire game, because if this game was that simple, then this game wouldn't be that good. So I think it's, you know, you can have like recommended champions for different areas of the game. You can have recommended champions for new players. You could have recommended champs for, you know, seasons of Alliance War that might change as maps change and things like that. But if you try to boil it all down into one list, valiant effort, but I just never found that sort of thing helpful. I think it's fun for a lot of people to look at. People love that stuff, man. People love the idea of like the champion promotions, as if that changes their abilities in game in any way. You know, but people want to feel validated, like, I think this champ's really good, how could you have them in this tier? And then when they get promoted, you know, it's that validation of like, see, I was right all along. Like, I don't know, I think most of the people that look at tier lists, maybe I shouldn't say most, I don't know, but a lot of the people that look at tier lists they're not necessarily looking at it to try to get help. It's just like entertainment and discussion, which is fine. But I'm not entertained by it. You know what I mean? It's not fun for me to try to, you know, rank these champs. For me, it's, yeah, I'd rather just do other things. So but we do that, BG, every stream. We say rank Doom, Torch, Magneto, Claire, Corvus if you have Suicide, CGR if you don't. We make broad, generalized rank of advice every stream. Yes, but looking at someone's roster, if I can look at your roster, I can tell you who's going to be better or more helpful. And usually when I'm looking at someone's roster, what else do I say? Where are you at in the game? What are your goals? I always look at the player's level. I try to look at their masteries as best as possible, even though it's not that easy to look at. Like, there's so much else that gets evaluated that you can't know just by looking at a tier list. So the discussions with enough information, fun, helpful, all that stuff, but it's like just a list to try to conquer a game. I'm not into it. But there's a lot of people that are. And like I said, you know, hit up Legacy. He already has a tier list, so maybe he just needs to update it or something. Or someone else. Like I said before too, there was tier lists before Seaton made his. He just always had the you know, the most popular one. But tier lists, they've been around since, I mean, I don't know, they're super popular in literally every single game, right? So like I'm sure there was a tier list from before I started playing this game. But I've certainly seen them since I started playing. Just on like Reddit and stuff. The tier list does that. I look at my roster, I look at the list. Who do I have? What do I need? Who do I rank up? That's good if you can use it effectively. A lot of players cannot. I've seen it firsthand. How many people have ranked up their Aegons when that's going to be like the most useless champion for so many people? I would often look at tier lists when I pulled a new champ. Are they good? Do they benefit from being awakened and high sig, that kind of stuff? Okay, that's cool. Like I said, I just personally have no value that I can get from a tier list myself. But as long as you guys can get value, then who cares what I think? So. With a ton of people leaving because of Kabam, I really appreciate more passionate regular streamers, tier lists or not. Oh, thanks, man. Even without a tier list, still enjoy the content. Good. Thank you. Joline had a good idea tonight. Have a website or app where community members could vote on whether champs are better or worse. Kind of like Ranker. Yeah. Do something like that. I mean, Cam just did a... I'm gonna link you guys to here. I'm gonna link you guys to Cam. Like, he literally made... I should have done this from the start. He was literally streaming today. He does this every so often. He has his tier list streams where he has like an open discussion. A lot of you guys might like this kind of thing. He only has like 3 tiers: useful, usable, and useless. And yeah, he streamed today for a little over an hour. And he's done this, I don't know if he does it every month or not, but he might. He's definitely done it at least a few times. So here's the link to his most recent one that he was doing today. So if you're interested, check that out. Sauce slash ketchup kept in the fridge or in the pantry? Pantry, Jack. I think ketchup tastes better when it's not cold. You know what else? Okay, so some things are like this. Let me know if I'm crazy. Because I will fight you if you say I'm crazy. No. All right. So some things taste better when they're not cold. I mean, there's some obvious things, right? Like, you know, coffee. Most people like to have warm coffee and stuff, right? But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about some things that are maybe a little bit less obvious. Like Gatorade. I actually think Gatorade tastes better. I mean, there's like a perfect temperature for it. I don't want it to be warm. First off, it's been like, I don't know, 10 years since I had Gatorade, but a friend of mine, he always had tons of Gatorade. I don't know why. He didn't even play any sports. But I guess his parents, they were just buying Gatorade at like Costco or something like that. Those big like multi-packs, you know? And if it's a little bit cool, it's got to be like cooler than room temperature, but not like refrigerator cold. And it's a certain point where I swear like the taste goes away when it gets too cold. Bruh, no, Gatorade is way better cold. It's fighting time. Alright. Let me just drink my slightly below room temperature Gatorade first so I can power up. Which Gatorade? Dude, I don't even know, man. Like the standard old flavors. Orange. Yellow. It's not even a flavor. It's just, they were just colors, man. Yellow, red. I don't know. Like I said, man, I'm not saying it needed to be like warm, bad. Room temperature, also bad. It had to be a little bit below, just a little bit cooler than room temperature. That was the perfect. And if you haven't tried it, if you're like, what are you talking about, man? You're crazy. Have you even tried it? Huh? I feel like every food has that perfect temperature to it. And like the most common temperatures are either like hot or cold, because hot, cold, or room temperature, right? Because it's hard to control the temperature of things otherwise. You're either putting on a stove in a fridge or you're just leaving it out. But think about it, man. Every different food, every different drink. How do you know what, like, when it tastes best? You can't really control it. But have you ever been like, you know, drinking something and you're just like, man, this just tastes really good to me today. Dude, maybe it was the temperature. That's all I'm saying. Maybe it was just at that right temperature. Foxy Fish, thank you for the 2 though. Let me see. Saying, yes sir, got 5-star Aegon early. Can't hold a combo to save my life. Why did it rank up Aegon? Yeah. Unfortunately, man. And Aegon's really good, so like it's, I can't really blame Aegon just on tier lists, because Aegon, he's a common champ that people discuss. You know, new players come to the game, they hear veterans talking about Aegon, they see people using Aegon to clear, you know, the biggest and baddest content, so why wouldn't he be good for other content, right? So I'm not even necessarily blaming tier lists on Aegon misunderstanding, but it doesn't necessarily help it either. And you know, I can't give a disclaimer every time I mention Aegon's name of like, this champ's not good for low level content. Say it as much as I can without being annoying, but yeah. But anyway, Foxy Fish, thank you, dude. Orange, dude. Orange is the, yeah. I think orange is the best one. I mean, of the standard flavors. I know they had all these tons of different other flavors and stuff like that. I've tried a few of them. I don't know. Gatorade, I don't even know what made me think of Gatorade, because seriously, I haven't had Gatorade in like 10 years. It was just because a buddy of mine always had it. It's probably longer than 10 years. I pretty much just drink water or like orange juice. I miss Mango Tango, man. Nectar of the gods. You know, I usually think that I'm okay living a modest life. I just need just need some beans to get me by. But then there's other times where I'm like, dude, what if I was super loaded? What if I was just like a billionaire? What could you do with that, man? I would buy the Mango Tango recipe. The formula, the original one too, because they're actually they switched at one point. It lowered the quality a little bit in my opinion, but it was still good. I think they were trying to cut cost, increase profits or something like that. Yeah, I noticed. But it was still good. So I'd buy the original recipe. I'd buy the factory that they used to make it and all the everything else that would be needed. And I would just be manufacturing Mango Tango. I wouldn't even be selling it. It would just be... Yeah, I mean, I couldn't keep it to myself either. So I'd give some of it away, you know? I would just live on like a free Mango Tango factory. Live in that factory, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. We're the same, but I drink apple juice. Oh man, a good apple juice. Yeah, that could hit the spot. Now, apple juice, I like to have that pretty cold. Warm apple juice. Ugh. Rubs me the wrong way. Especially the color of it and everything. Apple juice cannot be warm. Ever mixed Gatorade with rum? I haven't. It's good. No, I've never done Gatorade and rum, but you can mix rum with just about anything, so that makes sense. Rum is... I don't drink too much, but out of all the times that I have drank in my life, rum is probably the highest on the list in terms of like hard alcohol, you know? Good old rum and coke or with something else. Gatorade and rum? Yuck. Are you using arena boosts? No. Just casually grinding for some milestones. BG, I'd work for you? Good, man. Now we just need to raise, I mean, we probably don't need to be billionaires. Maybe just 500 million? You guys think that'll be good enough to open up the Mango Tango factory? Just a cool 500 million. I mean, how fast would that money go though if we were just giving it all away for free? All right. Maybe we can't give it away for free. We'd have to sell it. Only to keep the supplies flowing in. Sugar, all sugar, that's all rum is it? Oh man, that's probably why I like it. I like the idea of you grinding arena as a billionaire and not claiming the 6-star champs. Oh man. That'd be the life right there, man. Grinding in a hammock. Chat, BG gets the milestones every round of arena. Yeah. Times going for a champ are few and far between. This is true. I mostly just go for milestones. BG, you know what flat earthers fear the most? It's sphere itself. Oh my goodness, dude. Took me a second to understand what you were trying to say, but boo, dude. Boo. Happy birthday. Also, Twitter, please, if you could. Username is Darkfeet. Okay, let's see. Don't kill me, Gamora. Please, don't kill me. How are you still alive? Thank you. Okay, let's see. What is this? Ever wanted to be in the game itself? Here you go. Oh man, I can't take a look at this right now. I'm sorry, man. People have sent over stuff like this before, and it's cool, but it's just a little too long to go through while streaming. Because then I wouldn't be able to, you know, read what anyone else is saying. So I'll try to check that out later, but yeah, sorry, man. Can't check it out right now. What about Riot Juice, aka Blue Gatorade and grain alcohol? I mean, I can't say I ever had it, but if I'm gonna be rioting, wait, what do they say in Always Sunny? It's something like if I'm gonna be wasted out of my mind, it's gonna be on grain alcohol or something like that. I don't know. BG, I know you're not a big movie fan, but have you heard of Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds? I think you might like the video game aspect. Maybe. Ryan Reynolds makes some good movies, of course. So I'll probably see that at some point. Whenever it's added to like Netflix or Hulu or something like that. So it'll be a while before I see it. Probably, at least. But yeah, I'd probably watch that. Both Laura and I like to watch his movies usually. Any tips on beating 5.3.1 through 6, anyone? Just all of Act 6? Well, I don't know if you've read the global nodes, but they essentially try to get you to use each quest use like one of the class types much more than the other classes. So the first quest is Mystic, the second one you'll see the global node is for Tech, and so on. You don't have to use those champs exclusively, but you will notice a huge damage drop off if you're not using those champs. It only reduces base attack too, so some champs can get by without feeling the effects of it too much if they have a lot of furies or other ways to enhance their attack. But even still, yeah, you just try to rank up different class types of champs to help get you through it. That's it really. It might slow you down a bit, which is all right. You know, you already got the uncollected title, so take your time with it. Focus on the uncollected monthly and, you know, getting some champs ranked up to help you out. And just take things one quest at a time. What do they say in Sunny? I'll tell you what they said. D is a bird. Oh, man. Dude, that episode, the gang broke D. D, you know what you look like? And she just goes, a bird? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Speaking of video game movies, Ready Player One is so good, BG. I think I saw that. Was that like where they were kind of all living in like virtual reality was like a huge part of everyone's lives or something like that? But then they were trying to... Somebody was like trying to mess with them in real life or something. I don't know. Clearly I don't remember too much from it. But I think I might have seen that movie. Sometimes I find the video game movies to be like a little bit on the cheesy side, because they try to stretch it for like an audience that is not into video games too. So probably the same way that someone who is like super into you know, martial arts, maybe they wouldn't enjoy Cobra Kai as much, because maybe they can look at things and be like, okay, they're just doing this for you know, for entertainment's sake. Like, it's not, you know, they're stretching things a little bit here. That's how I feel about a lot of the video game movies. I still enjoy it. I'm not saying I hate video game movies. It's just that sometimes you look at them and you're like, this is a little weird what they're doing right now. You know. Shout out to some of the OG video game movies like The Wizard. Love Ready Player One. It's amazing. I might have to see it again. I really don't remember much from it. There's also a good chance that I fell asleep, and that has nothing to do with the movie itself being good or bad or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, man. Movies, they all just kind of put me to sleep. Detective Pikachu is the best video game movie. You know, I saw that one. I wasn't that into it, actually. Dude, some of the video game movies that are regarded as like really bad, I still enjoyed, like the Super Mario Brothers movie. The live action Super Mario Brothers movie. That's like so totally ridiculous, but there's I don't know, there's something so dumb about it that they went way beyond the point of being stupid to where like you just have fun watching it. I don't know. If you don't enjoy Cobra Kai, you probably can't even sweep the leg. This is true, man. Everyone should enjoy Cobra Kai, right? PG, thoughts on Symbiote Supreme? I think he's a great champion, but not a champ they use in every situation. I think he's great when the opponents have lots of buffs that you need to shut down, or not even lots of buffs, just some buffs, any kind of buffs that you need to shut down, and especially when you're running Mystic Dispersion to help fuel Symbiote Supreme's power. Symbiote Supreme, you know, I talk about like momentum sometimes with champions. I talk about how like Omega Red is very momentum based. And Thor Ragnarok is another one of those champs that, you know, we'll see how he is post-buff and all that, but I think he's still going to be very momentum-based. I think Symbiote Supreme is kind of momentum-based. It's different. It's a different cadence to the fight, but, like, once you get to your special 3, like, you can take your time getting to a special 3, but after you get to the special 3, you want to be able to, like, fire off specials rapidly. So it becomes a momentum-based thing at that point. So Mystic Dispersion really helps to just keep all that going. But yeah, good champion. Poos on Poos, sending over a Looney. Poos on Poos. Saying the OG Mario and Luigi movie? Dude, yeah. Shout out to that. Oh, man. Yeah. Looks like we're thinking the same way. The Mario movie is so bad, it's good? Yeah. I mean, I saw that movie when I was young, too. If I saw that movie when I was already an adult or something like that, I might have hated it. I don't know. But I saw it as a kid. And as a kid, any connection to a video game, oh, dude, it didn't matter how bad it was. I loved it. Loved it, man. The original Street Fighter movie, I don't even remember how good or bad it is. I just remember I loved it. You know? The original Mortal Kombat, actually, the original Mortal Kombat, I think that's just straight up a good movie. But I think the second movie they made, if I remember correctly, was nowhere near as good. But I saw it in the movie theaters, and I freaking loved it. So I probably wouldn't enjoy it much today. But as a kid, man, just any kind of connection, you're like, hell yeah, dude, I love this. Fluffy Monsters and Overbuck saying, Beaver, how the hex are ya? Great. So, have you ever Plex Aches? A-I-X? What does that even mean? Plex Aches in the Bex Blex for the checks around the Dex X in the Fex Pex. Fluffy Monster. I'm exhausted just reading this. What is going on? Also, if the Snex, Svex, Zvex, the tech, then the Tex, Trex, Vex. In other words, happy birthday, Pelex. You're like, I'm exhausted. I don't even know how else to say it. I feel like I need to lay down. I need to take a nap. Fluffy Monster, thank you very much for the buck, whatever that was. Even though it's not my birthday. And how dare you call me P-Lex. Thomas Shaw sent over 2 saying, hey Brian, Twitter please. Okay. Let's check it out. Game crashed. I knew that was going to happen soon. God, get out of here. Damn it. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Thomas. Let's see. Yo, Brian, using cable against redouble determination Doom was a big mistake. Oh, yeah. Oh. That looked like my arena fight from yesterday, man. That slap. It just hurts, dude. The disrespect in Doom slap. You feel it. Unlike any other attack in this game. Oh. I knew it wasn't the best idea, but thought I could melt him before it mattered. I was wrong. Just a little bit. Paid the price for it. Learned a lesson. It's the off season. It's all good. Oh, man. That connection was like if someone's grandma tried to explain what she thought Mario Bros was. Kind of, yeah. Actually, speaking of video games, movies, and grandma's boy. Which I think we've talked about this in the past. I actually, when I first saw Grandma's Boy, I didn't actually like the movie. I thought it gave off that same kind of just like a slight cheesiness to it. Because it definitely has some of those elements. But I watched, like, at some point I watched it again. I was like, oh, this movie's hilarious. Sometimes it's like that. You just gotta watch a movie a second time. So, hey, maybe for the Pokemon movie. Maybe if I watched it again, I would enjoy it on the second watch. Alright. I started the stream super late tonight. And normally when I start super late, well, I just keep streaming until a later time. But tonight, someone's actually waiting for me that I need to talk to. So I don't want to make them stay up too late. So, we're going to have to wrap things up here. Hey, the Miracles, Buck saying, which uncollected paths should I take? Well, hold on. Which uncollected path? Which uncollected path? Are you talking about in Act 5? To get uncollected? Or are you talking about you got uncollected and the monthly? Bye, PG. Hope you find your dad. Oh, man. Hashtag BP raid. Well, thank you for the raid. I'm in Act 5 to get uncollected. Okay, which quest are you in? We could take a quick look. I do have to go afterwards, but if you're making an uncollected push, which quest are you in? PG said he's busy tomorrow. To do a stream with Joel? I might be able to do a stream with Joel. An incursions run. Brian, can you whistle? No. Wait, Haley. Okay, yeah, which? The one after Daredevil. Oh, so you're in the final one. Oh! Yeah, you're in the final one. Okay. Let's see here. So, I took this path last time, and I regretted it. So, I think the best way for you to go is, first off, you got to go through Kang here. I mean, you could go through Spidey, but no one really wants to go through Spidey, right? So, go through Kang. And then you want to teleport... It's going to be E. You want to teleport up to here. And then go through Angela. I would probably take Gwenpool instead of Falcon. And and then take this portal to A, and then you're gonna wrap around through Venom, Old Man Logan, Voodoo. Keep wrapping it around. It's kind of a long path, but then eventually you'll come to Spider-Gwen and the Collector himself. So I think that's going to be the best path. If I had to do the run over on Finkeldink again, that's the path I would have taken. So I think that's the best path. Haley, good luck. If you have more questions, we can talk about it tomorrow. But yeah, for now I gotta go pop open a crystal and head on out of here. But there's a couple other super chats here. Corey90 Gaming sending over $1. Thanks, dude. Saying, BG, can I see your current mastery setup? Okay, real quick. This is an arena grinding mastery setup. I change my masteries all the time, so this is going to change as soon as the season starts. But right now I was kind of using a near max potential, max offensive build with maxed out suicides, maxed out glass cannon, maxed out assassins, just willpower in the defense, and then proficiencies kind of bare bones, just maxed out stupefy and parry 1-point dex. That's what I was currently working with. Under Mothers, and over $1 as well. Saying, hey, look, a revive. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I should scoop that up. But, I don't feel like doing that at the moment. So, yeah. Under Mother, thank you, dude. Alright, let's grab 225 units. You know what? This is gonna be the last time I say this for a little while, guys. So maybe it'll happen here. If I get 225 units, I will buy a Cav Crystal. I'm gonna stop saying it because it's not working out. I keep calling for the 225. It never happens. So I'm gonna stop saying it after this for at least like a couple weeks. So let's see what happens, man. I think it's a 5% chance, which is not the greatest, but it's been a while since it's happened. So we'll see. Did you generally love an incursion stream tomorrow? I might do one. Got to talk to. I have to see. I'm not sure exactly what my plans are for tomorrow, and then I'll talk to Joel. Oh, is it 225? Oh, so close, guys. 75. Tried, man. The game tried. Just wasn't meant to be. I'm gonna keep these 75 units to my name. It's gonna be that. Oh, you know what? I mean, I kind of said in the past, I don't always follow this rule, but I have a loose rule around here that if I get units out of a crystal, I will open up another crystal. When you're hot, you're hot. You gotta let it roll, you know what I mean? So... okay, buy a PHC. Yeah, that'll be worth it. Totally. Totally worth it. The new Mario movie has Chris Pratt as Mario. Oh, I heard about that. And Jack Black as Bowser. Just wanted you to know that. I did hear about that. I don't know if there was any kind of... I didn't see the actual announcement itself, if there was anything else other than an announcement. But I did hear about that at least. Alright. What's it gonna be? No way! Units again? 225! Oh, man. Alright. Well, I guess I'm buying a Cav Crystal, guys. Dang, man. Okay. I guess I'm buying a Cav. And Kitty Pride is, who's in there right now, so... I mean, I got 300 units from those two. Let's do it. One Cav Crystal. Here we go. I haven't touched the previous opening, so I'm gonna let it ride, man. It's just gonna spin out on its own. We'll see what happens here. This never happens? It really does never happen, man. What if it was 6-star Kitty Pryde? How insane would that be? Too insane. Way too insane. So it's not gonna happen, right? Right? Oh, I thought that was gonna roll one more over. I got so excited. And like, it wasn't Kitty Pryde in that next crystal, but I saw a female face. You know? I'm thinking it's gonna roll one more over. Got a little too excited. Oh, man. I tried. Okay. Well, that's going to be it. I know I got units in the last crystal and all that, but I really do need to go. I feel bad that I'm I wanted to end this, 12 minutes ago. So, we really do need to head on out of here now. Before I go though, shout out to Jacob for being tonight's biggest D. Thank you very much, dude. And thank you everyone else as well. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. It's fun as always. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe daytime. We'll see. Maybe incursion run with Joel. If anything, be here normal time. So, see you guys then. Good night, everybody.